Hello, honorable members of the clan. So, guys, I love you. I love you so very much. You have no idea. I want to, I don't know, maybe I should take you through my thought process when I made that last video. I was terrified. I was so terrified that people might not react positively and they might not appreciate me putting you guys in such pressure because you enjoy the videos. You want to come and hear somebody else's perspective about what is going on in the North Gauteng High Court. And the last thing you want to do is, taking action. Unfortunately, this action is required in order for you to see these videos. Because once the channel goes dark, you will not see me, because you must understand the business model of YouTube. The business, or at least let me put it this way, so you can understand the business model of YouTube. YouTube's number one goal, is to keep people on the platform and to keep these people for a long period of time on the platform. So if a YouTuber creates a YouTube channel and then the YouTube channel flops, that means YouTube is not going to be making money out of those ads. So the ad that you see, you and YouTube, you share the money that is made out of that ad. They take 45% and you take 55% of the ad revenue. Okay, so now if your channel is not making money, that means YouTube is losing money, and so why should they keep your channel? So this is where you come in if you appreciate a channel that is serving you with the content that gives you some kind of satisfaction or some kind of way that makes you feel. And you guys have shown your appreciation in the comment section, and I've been so grateful that you guys said that. But on the flip side of that, as I was reading your comments, I started feeling really, really bad. And I will tell you why I was feeling bad. I was feeling bad because I realized that I neglected in educating you about the importance of the like button. You did not know. And also the ads that you would see and skip, you did not know. And it was my responsibility as the owner of this channel to at least give you some light as to why you must do so. Watch the ads and also click the like button. Now, I know that ads are annoying. Trust me, I know they are annoying. There's another way of avoiding seeing ads on the video that you see from any content creator on YouTube, and that is called premium. Premium, it is where you pay a subscription fee. This is where now you pay money to YouTube so that you do not see ads on your video, and you can pay that on a monthly basis. It's called premium YouTube, okay? Once you made that monthly subscription, that means you will never see ads playing on the videos that you watch, as long as you are paying that subscription. Now, many YouTubers don't like premium because we share it with amongst each other here in South Africa. So what does that mean? If, let's say, 100 people, they paid premium, and then YouTube makes $100 out of those people, and then there's 1,000 of us who are YouTubers, will have to share that $100. How much is that in cents? It's absolutely nothing. So at the end of the day, we still don't get paid anything from premium. If we do, it's a very, very small. In most cases, it's in cents. Like sometimes I've seen 2 cents, American 2 cents, in the premium share that we get from there. So I noticed that my fault was I did not take the time to educate you guys why this is happening or why this should happen, especially the like button. All the other stuff, commenting, yes, it's all good and well because we get to have a discussion amongst each other. I get to read your comments and also get to understand your own thoughts, even though sometimes my comment section gives me trouble, because I love interacting with you guys. I love responding to your comments. But if they come in a lot, there's at some point something happens where I can no longer click on the comment. It's not because I'm ignoring you. I want to comment, but I'm experiencing problems in the background. Usually the people that I would that will successfully be engaged with me are the early people. You know, the early, let's say the first 30 people are the ones that I'm able to respond to. From there, for some reason, it becomes an issue. But the point that I'm trying to make in this video is that I am so grateful to you guys, your reactions, the apologies, they really, really, really touched me. And the politeness, the intellectual or the intellectualism as well that I saw in your videos, so much so that you even made suggestions. So there are two suggestions that caught my attention. And the people that made these suggestions, guys, I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, and I'm not saying also that I'm attacking you in one way or the other. No, I am reacting to your suggestion. Let's start with the first one. The first one was a suggestion that I move also to TikTok, or at least have a TikTok page where I also talk about the Senzo Meiwa murder trial, and because that crowd can also come and subscribe to my channel. Now, this is where another way how YouTube works. Back in the day, yes, that worked, where people can promote their YouTube channels on WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and wherever else. And then people from that app come and subscribe to your YouTube channel. And now YouTube has put an end to that. As a matter of fact, that traffic source means nothing to YouTube. Absolutely nothing to YouTube for various reasons. Some people do have what you would call a following, let's say on Facebook. But some people, when they started their Facebook page because they wanted the numbers to look good, they started buying followers. That is fake engagement. And then I come and I promote my video on a Facebook page where the owner bought those followers, and then I promote my video there. And then YouTube picks up that the traffic that is coming from Facebook is actually fake engagement. And fake engagement on YouTube, it is an infringement of YouTube community guidelines. And guess who gets punished for that? It is the YouTuber. In most cases, you'll find some people who actually got banned for life from YouTube for something they did not do intentionally. All they wanted to do was to promote their channels to Facebook or TikTok or somewhere else, and only to find out the person that actually picked up your video and posted it to what you would call the followers, only to find out that some of them or most of them are fake. Again, this is the workings of the machine, the algorithm. The algorithm gets to see what is real, what is not real, what is infringing their policies, and what does not infringe their policies. So it's risky for a YouTuber to take the link of their YouTube video or channel and post it on other platforms. Remember what I said earlier. YouTube's number one goal is to keep people longer, or for as long as we content creators can keep them on the platform, so that they don't go out to other competitors or competitions of YouTube, like your TikToks and everywhere and everyone else. It wants to keep them there. And so now when you are taking your audience out of YouTube, YouTube doesn't like it. It's like also embedding websites or apps that people can find you on, like, oh, you will also find me here, or this and that. That means you are taking people off this platform called YouTube to another platform, and YouTube does not like that at all. And as a result, you are infringement of their policies. And I think some other platforms are starting to do the same thing, because they don't want to lose the money that they are making out of the ads and all of that stuff. Okay, that's the business model of YouTube. So now when you suggested that I also do the Senzo Meiwa on TikTok, yeah, great. If I'm not going to post my YouTube links there, and I just pick there like I do on this channel, make my commentary, also make my commentary on TikTok, that is a valid point. Now, I have tried that before. I've tried that, oh my goodness. To me, this is how it looked like. If Facebook and Twitter had a baby, it is TikTok. Because the toxicity that is on TikTok I stopped after, I think, 8 videos. I was like, there is no way I am talking to individuals, or I am posting my videos to individuals that come from families. And I'm talking families with values, principles, and morals that they instilled in their children. And now that they're adults, I don't know what is happening. Sometimes I would ask myself, are these people raised by a bunch of wolves, or what's going on? And I don't like to put myself in that position. And I'm not a person of confrontations and all of that stuff. Yes, if you come for me, I will definitely hit back. But I do not want to be surrounded by negativity just because I am, or maybe because they misunderstand the concept of critical thinking, the concept of opinion. They don't even know what the meaning of opinion is, and they take it as if it's the gospel truth that I am saying, and yet I am even saying it. I'm rubbing my 2 IQs. Nobody has 2 IQs in the world. Nobody. But because there are some people who look at you and think, this is stupid. So that is why I say, me, I'm one person. If you are going to call me names, I will take those names and I would use it as badge of honor. Just like Judge Rata once called us the self-appointed experts. What did we do? We took that and we used it as badge of honor. Why? Because we don't want it to stick, and we're not going to give the satisfaction of somebody that is clearly cannot think beyond their nose, and then they see things on the surface of it, but they fail to comprehend. So TikTok for me, when it comes to the Senzo Mewa murder trial, I was like, this is not for me at all. So that is why I am not on TikTok. And yes, you are right. One of the ways I could grow my YouTube channel to hundreds of thousands of followers or subscribers, it would be promoting my videos onto TikTok. Yes, because TikTok, it has a loose algorithm. What do I mean by that? You post a video for the first time on TikTok, it takes off. Versus how when you post a video for the first time on YouTube, it can take months, sometimes even years, before you start seeing traction on your channel or videos that you post. So I agree on that one. Then the second one got me concerned, extremely concerned, so much so that I was almost offended if I was not offended. I'm being honest here. I'm not going to mention the person's name because I do not want them to get attacked by any honorable members of the clan. The suggestion was maybe the reason why my YouTube channel, I'm going to paraphrase, maybe the reason why my YouTube channel is not growing is because I am divisive. That's what they say. I am divisive whenever I speak about foreign nationals on my channel. Then I was asking myself a question like, what is my understanding of the word divisive or divisive, whichever way you pronounce it? That means I come in a place where people are united, they are one, common thoughts, common purpose, common everything. And then I come and I descend on that unity by dividing it. That's what it means to me when I am going to simplify it in my own head and my 2 IQs. Is where I come, where people are united, and I come and I divide them. Now, the question that I am asking myself, so you're telling me that the people of South Africa are united and in common purpose, where children are dying from poisonous foods because some tuck shops sell spoiled food. And some of these tuck shops, they are not owned by South Africans. You are telling me South Africans are united in children getting kidnapped, women getting kidnapped, and sometimes even unalived for ritual or money rituals. And you are telling me that the heinous crimes in this country that are not South African of nature, I must keep quiet about that because South Africans are united and in common purpose with that. You are telling me people breaking the immigration laws that are anywhere in the world, and South Africans are united and in common purpose with that. And also, just all the stuff, our infrastructure being destroyed, like cable theft, for example. Our railway roads are getting stolen. All of that, South Africans are united and in common purpose with it. And then I come and I talk against those things. I'm being divisive. I didn't understand that unless this person would elaborate to me, how am I being divisive? Because where I am seated, I'm a South African citizen. This is my country. And the only home that I have, if anything had to happen, we South Africans have absolutely nowhere else to go. Nowhere to go. And so, what one must do, one must protect what is theirs, especially the risk it faces if anything should happen to us. Patriotism. You are saying to me, don't be patriotic. You are being divisive when you are being patriotic. What citizen of any country would not defend their country and their people when visitors are coming to do as they please? You are not telling me that in your own home, and I'm not attacking you. I'm not attacking you. Please understand my chain of thought. You cannot tell me that in your home, people walk in and out as they please, open the fridge, cook your meals that you bought with your money, do as they please, and you say nothing. You decide to bury your head in the sand. That is exactly what you're asking me to do, and I'm not going to do it. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to stop when I see ills and ills that are happening in my country. And most of the people that are doing these things, they are not of my country. That's total disrespect. And I'm not going to keep quiet about that. Just like I'm not going to keep quiet when South African politicians are taking advantage of South Africans. I've seen some people say, oh, you need to stop talking about politics. Your entire life, newsbreak, your entire life, it is determined by politics. So if we are not going to talk about politics, that is why politicians climb on top of our heads and do as they please, because we are ignorant of the decisions that they take and they affect us on a daily basis. That is illogical to me. That is also you telling me, have a dead brain like I do. I'm sorry. I was not taught this way. I was taught to always analyze and criticize things and make sense of them after that and offer a solution. That's how I was taught. It's ingrained in me. I cannot change that. Just like my patriotism to my country, I am not going to just take it off. It's not a coat that I can take off or a cap that I can take off and put on again. It's who I am. It's my nature. It's part of who I am. I don't know how else to explain this one to you. If this is the reason why my channel is not growing, I would rather it go back to 0 subscribers if people are going to ask me not to talk and defend my country and be patriotic. So I didn't understand that. Please elaborate if you can. How am I being divisive? How did I come among South Africans and foreign nationals united in common purpose? And I came and no, this is wrong through my videos. I would like to hear that from you. Unless, because sometimes we say things because it hits way too close to home. It's either you are married to a foreign national or you are a foreign national, or somebody in your family is married to a foreign national and maybe that foreign national is taking good care of you and you don't like when people like me is pointing out things. Therefore, I'm not talking about them if they are adhering to the laws of the country and they are not harming the future of this country, which is the children. That women are safe from kidnapping and money rituals. I'm not talking about them. So I don't know why that an individual got offended by my videos. I am a person you are going to come across. I'm quite opinionated about things that matter. You will never hear me speak about something that does not matter. I'm not shallow. I can never have a shallow mind ever. So you should expect that this channel, you are going to see things and hear things that may be uncomfortable to you. But to me, I would have told my truth. And I think it is also another concern of mine where an adult tell another adult to stop doing something. I mean, one has to ask who died and made you the master to tell another adult not to do something. You know the word stop. Stop doing this. Well, you're making me to do it even more when you say that, because who are you to tell me what to do? I'm an adult. I have independent mind. I have independent thinking. I'm also a critical thinker. And you're telling me to stop all of that because it makes you uncomfortable. If it makes you uncomfortable, I don't understand also why people haven't discovered the block button or just using their finger to scroll if they come across a content that they do not resonate with or at least don't agree with. Just like you came, leave quietly as well. It's easy. Unless you are telling me that that understanding does not reside in your head, that I don't know what else. So those are the things that I wanted to say in this video. And if you feel offended by what I just said, my apologies. That was not my intentions. My intentions is to also open myself a little bit more to you so you get to understand what goes on in my head. And you must not tell me to stop it. It's not going to happen. It's absolutely not going to happen, because to me, it makes one conclusion. You are a dead brain when you're telling me to stop doing something. That means you don't think. You can't think. And you don't like people that think. Then just scroll. That's it. You just use a finger and scroll. But before you do that, you must go block so that you never get to see my content. Because if you don't block me, the algorithm will keep feeding you my videos. So that's just how it works, guys. So I want to apologize to all of you guys for neglecting to educate you about how the YouTube algorithm works, or how YouTube itself works when it comes to the like button as well as the ads. And I'm so grateful I did see the difference, guys. I did see the difference, and when I started hitting the 1,000 likes, the channel is actually picking up 2 subscribers a day. That's what I'm seeing right now. And sooner or later, it's going to be 10, 20, sometimes even 100 subscribers a day. And you will actually witness that in my subscriber count, because it is visible and public to you as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And I want to close this video again by asking you to leave a like, and also, you know, if you think I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section. But thank you for the suggestions. I appreciate it. And I hope you understand why I'm not on TikTok, and also how YouTube is trying to keep everybody on its platform. And I'll see you guys next time with a new video. Goodbye.